Well, holy shit, what's going on, everybody? Happy Thursday, how you doing? I don't know if you noticed, but I have a new badass intro that just landed on this week's episode. It is fucking amazing. I love it so much. I just want to do a huge thank you to the Sugarhold who took time out of their immensely busy schedules, piecing that together over the past few weeks. It's incredible. You're incredible. Thank you guys so much. And I think everybody enjoys it as much as I do. And I enjoy it a hell of a lot. So thanks, guys. What a great way to start an episode, knowing that this is now my intro. So we've got a crazy awesome intro from the Sugarhold, coupled with that badass outro from Forensic Polaroids that's spearheaded by Lonnie Eaton of a shortwave radio band. I've got the front, I've got the back. I am now complete as far as my audio. Two incredible entities, and I'm so happy. And I'm just going to stop talking about it right now because I could talk about this for another 15-20 minutes. Anyways, this past week has seen some incredible music in my life. I'm very happy I got to be there for it. So you had the very last Thursday night market and food truck corral at the Shirt Factory for the season. So now that's done until May, which I already can't wait for because I already miss it so much. And what a day that was. So Shortwave couldn't make it onto the stage, but a lot of the band members were still there to hang out, watch a band called Eerie hop up on the stage and just wreck the shit out of the evening with some incredible music. And people that were there from Shortwave got a chance to get up on stage and do a song. They did Blink 182, which was awesome and so much fun because nobody knew what the hell was going on. All of a sudden they're on stage singing Blink 182 and just it caught them off guard. It was incredible. They totally pulled it off, but it was super funny to watch. So yeah, that was awesome. A great send off for the night. And then Super Dark Monday. I actually made it to a Super Dark Monday. I'm usually fast asleep or ready for bed when that even starts. But I actually made it to this one, and because Safety Meeting was playing, and I love Safety Meeting. Those guys are great. But I was sideswiped completely by Gray Monitor and Last Pages. Wow. And if you guys are listening to this, well fucking done. What a good night. You guys had great sets. Safety Meeting, of course, rocked as well. They finished off the night, so well done to you guys too. Always a big fan. But yeah, what a great night. I got to meet some people from the bands, had some great conversations with them, and you're definitely going to be hearing from them as they kind of make their way into our weekends, and I'm definitely going to put them on the show. So once again, thank you guys so much for all the bands that were there. Thank you for Shane Sanchez for just doing Super Dark and just getting all that moving. Thanks for everybody at Desperate Andy's. So thanks for hosting it, because I got to see some great friends behind the bar, on the other side of the bar, and it was just a sick night altogether. And while I was at Super Dark Monday, I came across a gentleman who heads a band called Vaxis. I have decided to put on Vaxis. They just put out a new album, just dropped, called Mea Culpa, and the song you're about to listen to is called Sick. Alright, that was sick off the brand new album Mea Culpa by Vexus. Well done, guys. I suggest that everybody look these guys up and listen to them, because what a great band. If you're looking for some really good, solid metal that you can just throw your head around to, this is an album to definitely listen to. They're very proud of it, and they are proud of it for a damn good reason, because it's a fantastic album. So yeah, listen to that. And, keeping it going, so we've got Friday night at No Fun in Troy at 7 p.m. No Fun, of course, keeping it going. I think they're doing like 7 days a week now. It's incredible. So Friday night they've got Gas Leak, Sophie's Body, Super Ego, and The Id. And if you haven't had a chance to listen to these bands, get over there. I mean, you should probably just show up on No Fun on Fridays anyways, just because it's like the place to be in Troy. So get over there, check out the bands, have some beers, or have some great non-alcoholic stuff that's kicking around there. To kind of highlight what's going on Friday, I have chosen Gas Leak. So they've got a new single that just hit this week. We got a lot of new stuff on this episode, which makes me so fucking happy. So yeah, this is just their new single that's out this week. This is Gas Leak with Flicker.
The TV flickers, but the last day is on. Another hour all alone. The nascent hum, the ticking clock. Hollow sounds reflect throughout. Don't worry about the thoughts you keep around.
Alright, that was Flicker, brand new single out this week from the band Gas Leak. Well done, everybody. That's a great song. I understand completely why you wanted to feature this one, because that's a badass song, so thank you so much. Alright, Saturday, on to Saturday. Saturday is Single Cut North at 5 p.m., has not one but two great acts coming out. And the songs that everybody decide to feature from the bands collectively are two of my new favorite driving around, just being awesome songs. So first up, Lucas Garrett, followed by the Alec Lewis Group. So this goes from 5 to 8. Just because it's my prerogative, I am doing both the bands. This first one is from the unstoppable Lucas Garrett, and the song is Loosey Goosey. That was Loosey Goosey from Lucas Garrett, who, by the way, was at the last food truck night last week. And I looked over, I was waiting in line for some food, and I looked over and I go, oh shit, it's Lucas. And I was in the middle of a conversation. I finished up the conversation, and I looked back, and he just disappeared like goddamn Batman. So, Lucas, I noticed you, and then you just evaporated into thin air, it seems. So we didn't get a chance to talk. And up next is the Alec Lewis Group. Alec wanted me to feature a song off the newest EP, Don't Cross Me. So this one is called Half Empty, Half Full.
older guy coming up on my left side. Nowhere to be, and I wasn't feeling mean. He just wanted time, so I gave him some of mine. And he said, thanks, gotta be careful, there's some freaks up in this park. You know, in fact, those who leave might say that it left its mark. I said, hold up, what do you mean, those who leave? Then he pulled a knife, said, don't scream. Well, that's my cue to beat. I wanna trust people, but people fucking suck. I wanna like this life, but look around, it's all fucked. Maybe it's just me, maybe I should toughen up. Half empty, no, half full. Shit, I can't even find a cup. Luckily for me, I got 30 years up on that guy. So I book it through a thick tree line till I get through the other side. Feeling pretty shook, think I'd better stop and pet some dogs. But once I walk away, I feel my wallet is gone. Retrace my steps, but that dog walker must have got me in quick. I take out my phone to call to cancel all my cards so my bank account don't slip. But the calling all was lost when it hit. I couldn't find my wheels. This is where I parked. I guess that Civic was a steal. I wanna trust people, but people fucking suck. I wanna like this life, but look around, it's all fucked. Maybe it's just me, maybe I should toughen up. Half empty, no, half full. Shit, I can't even find a cup. To the park where I can stop and think. I asked to use the phone, but they say not unless you buy a drink. Tell them about the day I've had, but no pity, diddy, dole. Voice from behind me says I'm buying, Bobby, make it cold. Thinking maybe found myself a friend to help me find a route, but she's staring me down with baby browns. I know that look and I am out. Second guess the drink, just as my lips hit the foam. And I'm thinking better luck if I just start walking home. I wanna trust people, people fucking suck. I wanna like this life, but look around, it's all fucked. Maybe it's just me, maybe I should toughen up. Half empty, no, half full. Shit, I can't even find a cup.
Alright, that was Half Empty, Half Full from the new EP Don't Cross Me from the Alec Lewis Group. Alec, thank you so much for letting me put this song up on the podcast today. I really appreciate it. It's a song I connect with, and anybody that knows me personally, you listen to the song, you know exactly why I connect so much with this song. I love it so much. I immediately just put it right on 3 of my playlists. So yeah, thanks again, man. That's an awesome song. And moving forward, we're going to the segment that so many of you love, and for the best reasons. This is our band show, so we get to check out what's going on with these guys. So guys, what is going on this week?
Thank you, BJ, and welcome into our band show. Before we get started, let me just say we are posed to go live Saturday, September 20th at 8:30 p.m. We have an amazing band from the Hudson Valley, Wickham Falls. They're just a band, and they're rocking out. And they will be doing it with us this Saturday night. We hope you'll tune in on our YouTube channel, at Our Band Show. And for more details, just keep an eye on our Instagram feed, at Our Band Show as well. Now let's turn to the business at hand, the weekend spotlight. This week, we want to talk about an amazing band from New York City that we had on the show a little while ago. That's Slumber, SLMBR. They're cool like that. The band's music investigates dreams, fears, and the human experience, all through a alt-rock lens. This trio really changed the way that we looked at the show. We started off very small, keeping it to a limited amount of songs, and we asked Slumber to come on in and play a full set of music, really expanding how much the bands bring to the show. Nick, John, and Christian have formed a tight bond, and it shows through their music. Just a couple months ago, they released a music video for their latest song, No Sudden Moves. Definitely go onto their YouTube and check it out. It is a fantastic, animated, cool story worth seeing. And that's part of who Slumber is. They are filmmakers at heart, and they do really much like to put a lot of detail into their music videos. And during our interview, we asked them just that. You know, what is it about creating these visual worlds that's important to them?
You know, I was watching some of the music videos for like probably the 10th time last night. What always gets me is the Waking Nightmare, the paint scene, which just... What amazes me about it is the fact that throughout the behind the scenes video, you keep talking about how you have one more setup to do after the paint. I'm just curious, like as a film guy, why'd you schedule the paint being poured on you and then an outside scene and what seemed to be like the complete cold?
So
Answer the question, Nick.
Yeah, I let me step back by saying my job on set typically is an assistant director, which means I do a lot of the scheduling and planning and stuff. And I've done a bunch of cool videos in New York City. That was before I really thought about doing that. So when we did that video, I didn't apply the same philosophy to my own, directing video thing. So yeah, that was quite dumb. It was mostly because we had the location for a set portion of time and we were waiting tonight for the last setup, but I guess we didn't realize how bad the paint was going to go everywhere. If you haven't seen it, there's a shot in the Waking Nightmare music video, which we uploaded, like 2 years ago. And it's...
3.
Well, yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. But there's a shot of just me and I'm spinning in a circle, and our wonderful friends in our production design dumped skin washable paint all over me while I'm performing Waking Nightmare, which was the first song that we performed tonight. And it was an incredible performance. I will say that it was the most scared I've ever been to be on camera, because I wasn't sure what that was going to do to me. Like, I wasn't sure if I was going to even get a minute into the song before I was just choking to death. We ended up actually doing 2 takes, which was great because we had a lot to cut with. But yeah, that was a wild night. And when I think I say it in the behind the scenes video, but when we go to that last setup, which is just, we were in like an alleyway somewhere in Astoria in Queens. I washed off just enough so it was visible, but I still have like blue all up and down my like non-visible body, so covered by my shirt and my pants and stuff. But there was paint everywhere. It was a mess. I spent an hour and a half in a sink washing myself down.
I got to add the Easter egg, too, that we threw into the next music video, which might be a good segue, I don't know. But the shirt that Nick wore in that scene, right, and tell me if I'm wrong, that got paint all over it, is the same shirt that Nick wore in the opening shot of the next music video.
Yeah. Yeah. And I love that shirt. I still have it. It looks like this very obscure tie-dye.
Really cool shirt.
But yeah, just to quickly hit on it, I like directing videos, and for us, I wanted to always bring something that you've never seen before. So the paint thing is something I'd never directly seen before, so I wanted to try it. And we did a bunch of stuff that just was, people constantly comment like, how'd you get the doors to float on the water and all that stuff. So we just wanted to always try to, magic. Only magic.
Very much creative spirits. Slumber really brought that energy to the table during the performance on our band show. We really loved all their songs, from The Deep End to Conundrums. State of Flux is one of my favorite songs of theirs. They didn't play it on the show, but it is definitely worth streaming. And for this week's Spotlight, we're actually going to play another one of my favorite songs from them, and that is Photogenic. This song focuses on growth, personal growth, where we were in the past, where we are now, and where we're going in the future. And it's a concept that I think we can all get behind. There's times in our lives when we look back and think about the things that were done, and we're looking forward at the things that we want to do. So this song sort of encompasses that idea of personal growth. And that's why, Photogenic is the Our Band Show Spotlight for this week.
This, a lot of what we're writing right now, our newer stuff, is about change and moving from one chapter of our life to another one. And this song is kind of the song that kicked that movement for us off. It's called Photogenic, and it's about the fear of getting older. This song is kind of like, it's split up into 3 parts. It's one set when I was a kid, one set when I'm a teen, and one now. And I hope you can kind of hear the difference between what it all sounds like. Here we go.
Let me speak to an audience of mirrors after every march to sunset in the rain. Pack of faithful friends, 'cause I showed them how I feel, but I still feel, but I still feel, but I still feel. Now I'm older, but I still feel, I still feel. Stupid, yeah, my face has changed a lot. My virtual realities keep ties to what I got. I exist in every universe I make, and I'll imagine, I'll imagine, I'll imagine. Oh, I'll dream, and I'll imagine, and I'll imagine. Say the cameras, take you to let go, hold till you show what doesn't matter. Here we go. Sorry if I worry you too much, but getting desperate conversations make me happy just for once. I'd rather live and go out just the way I did, but I go back, but I go back, but I go back, all the way back, but I go back, well I go back if I could. Take your photogenic soul and claim it till you're home. God save the cameras. Take away to let go, hold till you show what doesn't matter. Yeah. Take your photogenic soul and claim it till you're home. God save the cameras. Take your way to let go and until you show what doesn't matter. Yeah. What doesn't matter?
Another fantastic performance. Slumber SLMBR. Great band from New York City. definitely go online and check them out. Sign up for their social medias, etc. They are a group of fantastic guys, really showing the love. After every show, they kind of give each other a group hug to celebrate such amazing performance that they had. Definitely delightful musicians to have in the studio with us, and we wish them the best as they march forward playing their original music. And remember, we're going live this Saturday, September 20th at 8:30 p.m. with Wickham Falls. We are really going to have a great rock show for you. So check us out on our Instagram feed, our YouTube channel at Our Band Show, or visit our website, ourbandshow.com. Have a great weekend. Keep rocking out and enjoying the music. And BJ, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, man. All right, that was Our Band Show. One of the best things about local music in the 518. And you can check them out on Facebook, Instagram. If you go right to www.ourbandshow.com, you can check them out there. I, of course, like to hop on YouTube and just see right off the bat what they're up to, because they just take your favorite bands from the 518 and beyond and just give them the rock star treatment, which they deserve so much. So thanks again from the team at Our Band Show. You guys are just doing the best work. And now it is one of my favorite segments of the show, and that is Metroland Now's Hot Single of the Week, which is a list that's put together every month by TJ Foster from a band called Erie, who has such a great ear for music. And, obviously he does, because Hot Single of the Week is Black Ton Reverend, off the new album Upstate of Mind, which has just been lighting it up as of late. And if you got a chance to listen to it, you'll know why, because what a good friggin' album. And the song that was picked for Hot Single of the Week is When the Reverend Comes to Town. that is this week's hot single of the week. That is When the Reverend Comes to Town from Black Tongue Reverend off their new album, Upstate of Mind, which is straight fire, as I'm sure the kids are still saying. I'm sure they are because I'm not old yet. And, Metroland. Always make it a point to check out what's going on in Metroland. What we do here on this podcast gives you some pretty damn good insight, but nothing in comparison if you just go right to the source. You can go Facebook, Instagram, but if you end up going to themetroland.com, there is just so much information of all the goings-on in the area. It'll blow your mind and probably give you too much to do for your week and your weekend. So go ahead and check that out. You're welcome, by the way. And don't forget physical copies of the Metroland. The Metroland is back. It was gone for so long, and it has returned, and it makes me so happy. And I just love getting a copy of that in my hand. Go to my local wherever, because around Glens Falls it's all over the damn place. And I just like to go and pick it up and read through it. There's great reviews, all sorts of great articles. So check that out. And if you can't find any copies in your area, just let me know or let us know. Go to themetroland.com and go to contact us, and you can just find out who's carrying it. And if you're looking to carry it in your establishment, which I highly recommend, you can just go down. There's a little section for it. You just click on the link, put in your information, and it will start showing up at your door, which is good for you. It's good for your customers and clients. So once again, highly recommended. And that's it from me, everybody. Jesus Christ, this episode goes by so quick. I think they all just go by so quickly these days. And thanks again for listening. I really appreciate it. I hope you appreciate that I appreciate you guys that listen, and the people that put out the music. You guys are the fucking stars of all this. So thanks to everybody. And I can't wait to do this again for you next week. But until then, have fun, relax. We all deserve it. And as usual, you stay cool, 518.
I'm calling shotgun. Where's the party tonight? Let's take a ride with Schwinghammer driving. It's the weekend spotlight.
Weekend Spotlight is a production of Unsigned518 and part of the Metroland Now network of podcasts. Unsigned518's Weekend Spotlight is produced by Andy Scullin and hosted by BJ Schwinghammer. Look for new episodes every week at themetroland.com and everywhere you stream podcasts.